this is lower than it wanted to be. Hello, T-Love. How are you? Hello there, Jen. Oh. Man, I wish I had something a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Maybe this will work. Okay. That's gonna have to do it. Can't see the shirt, but you can see the meal at least. Hello, Quiet ASMR. It was fine, just kind of, basic. Not basic, but just blah. Went to my mom's, grabbed food and went home. You can't do too much anything else. So we did not eat together, which is kind of messed up, because we always break bread during the holidays. But it is what it is. It's the new normal, at least for now. So it's really, something happened that was just so typical of this person at my job, and yet so funny at the same time. He is known for being a bit, first of all, go out and please hit the thumbs up button before I continue the story, please. I will wait until you come back before I resume the story. Oh, T-Love. Well, hello, Janice. And T-Love, I'm having Burger King. I would have had fries, but once again, they screwed up my order, and I've been trying not to rant about it. So, it's not even the fact that they, will reimburse, the 305 for the medium fries. I had a taste for those fries, and I wanted to taste them here. You know what I mean? But I'm always getting the shaft at Burger King, which is why I'm probably going to hire a Lyft driver and have them drop me off at the location with a carton of eggs, and we're going to bomb their location. Not bomb their location, I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to throw eggs at their building. Well, I'm glad you made it to Alive too. T Heart. Or was that supposed to be tart? Yeah, it's just this. It was a weird, Christmas. Peaceful, warm. I was alone, and I mean, mostly I was okay with that. My mom was concerned about the cold weather, and me getting here. I was like, I'm not 10. I will get here. If you all are coming in to the live, I ask that you please step out and hit the thumbs up button for me, please, and thank you. Annie Oakley Santiago. Hello, how are you, Annie? Hey, Michael, how's it going? I'm glad to see you. Glad to see all of you here. KC Clark is in his house. Hello there. How are you, KC? Mikey's in the house. Hello there, sir. How it be? Oh, I wish Dion was here. I think his name is Dion. Who was in my laugh? My laugh. Who was in my live last week? Or maybe it was in the past week. I don't know what day I went live. Oh, thanks, Michael. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give that room, um, that channel rather, a little more attention. For those of you who don't know, I do have a second channel called the Rainbow Room, and I don't show it enough love, but I've been trying to upload content there lately. So give it a shot. There are older videos. The channel's about 5 years old, I think. Um, March will be my 7th year for this channel. So maybe I got the channel 5 or 6 years ago, the Rainbow Room. There's some mukbang, there's some content on there, some eating content, those early videos. I be trying to tell people, so in case, because I know there's probably things y'all ain't seen. So head over to the Rainbow Room, sub me over there, and um, yeah. Yep, I had neck bones. Mama made neck bones. It was really, really good. Oh, nice, Andy. It is Kool-Aid. I was trying to see who was on my live. I think it was the last time I went live, but I can't remember what day it was. A guy was talking about how he was having orange and grape Kool-Aid, and at first I joked and was like, "There ain't don't nobody make no orange and grape Kool-Aid." But then I thought that's probably a really good combination. What are you thinking? So I ordered some. I used Instacart to buy some groceries, and that was one of the things that I was looking for. But Jewel Oscar were out of orange Kool-Aid. So I went today to Walmart and I found it. So this is orange and grape. I also have a drink, Burger King drink as well. So give y'all, some type of sounds there too. Tristan, hey, how are you? How are you doing, sir? You finally up, huh? Wow. That sounds good, Uncle Bean's rice. What's up, Lola? La 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 Lola. Brandon, Brandon. I hope you guys had pretty decent holiday. I was getting ready to tell a story. Notice you do BK and McDonald's a lot, but no Wendy's. That is because I'm not that into Wendy's, although I did do a Wendy's video over the past maybe couple of months, I think. Um, yeah. So, but typically, no. But I think when I had Wendy's last, I enjoyed what I had. I think it was like a pretzel burger. And I love their nuggets. Their nuggets are out of this world. What's up, Ruben? Oh, Lola, you're recovering from COVID? Wow, I didn't know that. Was it? It must have been somewhat of a recent diagnosis then. I wish this guy Dion was in the house so he could see me drinking this orange and grape Kool-Aid. Big time Joker, Ruben is up in here. How are you, sir? Wendy's fries are not that good. What I was gonna say, so this guy who's at my job, he's one of the managers. I call him Bitchton, not to his face, um, or Brandy is what I call him. That's not his, of course, it's not his name, but I call him Brandy. He can just be a bitch, pretty plain and simply put. He comes in to the kitchen. A few of us are having lunch, and he actually stops in the middle of the kitchen floor and asks everyone, "How was their holiday?" Um, this, first of all, is just not very typical of him to do anyway. He'll make speak barely, but he asks, and we all say, "Oh, fine," blah blah blah. Now I knew better not to ask how was his, but someone in the group asked how his was, and his response, "I'd rather not talk about it." And he walked out of the kitchen. And it seemed like he was opening himself up to kind of have this conversation. Like, if you're wondering how someone else's Christmas was, there might be a good chance that you too probably had somewhat of a decent Christmas. But I knew not to ask because it was just funny to me, but also like, you're such a bitch. That's what I said to myself, and I just kind of chuckled and laughed. And if it was really a horrible Christmas that he had, I wouldn't want to laugh about it, but at the same time, he is such a bitch. It is so typical of something like that to come out of his mouth. So, I mean, I hope he had a decent Christmas, but because I would hate that I'm chuckling about someone's Christmas. It was actually awful. Oh, Lola, I'm so sorry, darling. How are you feeling now? Is it pretty much over with? Do you still have the symptoms, or? Oh, thanks, Quiet. I appreciate that. It's so strange to me how certain places in the country don't have certain foods that, I mean, I don't know if Italian beefs are, I guess maybe they're really a Midwest or Chicago thing, you know? Yeah, I would still like to leave, but it's a lot better than it was the last time I talked about the state of it. Some steps were taken to improve things, and it's breathable. And someone called OSHA on the company, and things got better. So it wasn't me though. Thank you, Ruben. Always showing the love. I appreciate it. Are you guys? I just want to check if you guys are sub to Ruben. There's usually a set group of people, 22 heads, and only, come on, hit that thumbs up button. Two of y'all just did it. When I look up here, you should already know I'm looking at the unevenness of the thumbs up against the head count. Come on now, make Papa happy for once. It's bad enough they missed my damn fries. Make me happy for once. Please don't make me cuss y'all out. Okay. Um, I'm glad you're feeling better, Lola. If y'all don't know about Big Time Joker, and then Tristan Bell also has a channel. I did not know that. I found that out recently. If he's still in the chat, check out his channel. I don't think it is a mukbang channel proper, but he has a channel nonetheless, and he has a couple of good story times that I've seen so far. I haven't seen every video yet, Tristan, but I will. Um, Quiet ASMR, I'm presuming that you also have a channel. I'm not really trying to use my platform to big up anyone else's channel, but I mean, I do like to show some kind of support. So I don't want nobody talking about being like, that bitch don't show the support for anybody else's channel. Yes, I do. So shut up. Okay. Pretty much over there. Hit the like button. Thank you, sir. Hey, Rugetta, how are you? Eating in the football game song. Okay. Let's hope I get my taste of smell back. Oh, Lord. I don't think I've ever heard or had anybody in the chat, uh, reveal a COVID diagnosis. That is interesting. What I'll show, you know what? I'm praying for you. How are your spirits? Are your spirits okay? Because that I think that's probably half the battle right there. I mean, yeah, I got some Burger King. Actually, quiet ASMR. Oh, I wish there was some. Are there any Canadians in the house? You know what? And I mentioned to you, Tristan, I wanted to look at that video that you did. I don't know, was it a pastrami video or something? I had every intention on watching it. I was so bone tired. Apparently, my body gave in. I just was like out. So I'm gonna try to watch it after this. Ryan Kings, how are you? I want to eat, you guys. I got two Junior Whoppers, and this is um, a double cheeseburger. Oh, that's so tired. That is so tired. You know what? That Screw them. They gonna make me throw eggs all up in their place. Hold on one second. Now, how's somebody supposed to have fun with this little drop, a little pinch of ketchup? People be making me. This is why I say I don't really like people all that much. They be making me want to curse them out. It's probably why I should just fix my own meals, you know? It was a pastrami sandwich, okay. Okay, I just would like to say that the orange and grape together is really good. Crazy because I was one of those paranoid ones that wash my hands, warm mask. But you know what, Lola? Aren't you glad you got tested? And aren't you glad you found out? Okay, choose eat already. I know. Sorry. Because sometimes I eat right in the beginning and my meal is already done by the time other people come through. And it's like, oh, what did you have? So I was trying to make it like stretch a little bit. So we're almost 20 minutes into the video. I think that's good. I think my food probably would. What? Therefore, aliens? Come on now. Tristan. Oh no. What makes them gross? Therefore, aliens, you one of the old school ones, but you don't hardly ever come into the chat. How are you? Billabong is here, of course. Hello there, Matt. I hope you had a great Christmas too, a lovely Christmas too. It was okay for what it was. Great meal. My mama's still around. Well, Lola, we looking out for you. We rooting on you. You're gonna be out of it. You're gonna be out of it. You're gonna pull through. Hmm. Definitely keeping safe. You know, I can monitor myself. I can't monitor other people. Oh. But even still, it is a scary time. We just heard from someone else who was keeping safe, and she contracted it. I don't want to use the word paranoid or paranoia because maybe the truth of the matter is you can't be too careful. But there are people I think that are like ultra, ultra paranoid. You know. Hey, Mary T, what's going on? Oh, well, you may not want to watch this video, Tristan, because I'm gonna tell you what. This is a Whopper Junior. It's a lifeless looking Whopper Junior. It's just, you know, I'm gonna give that restaurant a bad review. That particular location, they're gonna get their act together after my review. That bite. Sandwich is half done. Now, it's on the Whopper Junior that I like their onion because you only get one round onion. You know what I mean? But on the Whopper or the double Whopper, if you ask for extra all, oh my God, those onions are hideous. I will watch this one. It's a Whopper Junior, therefore aliens. It's a junior, so it's gonna be small, but it's just lifeless. I didn't want like double Whopper and the Bacon King looked so good, but I didn't want it. Um, no, I thought I got cheese on it, but I didn't. I think it was because I had cheese earlier. I didn't want to eat too much cheese. Mm-mm. Caffeinated creations. Mm. I'm gonna put the other sandwich. I got a third sandwich, and I'll put it up in the screen, and I'll give you a bite of that one. How's that? Oh, thank you for letting me have my hood moment. Drinking some Kool-Aid. Yes. It's really good too, I must say. So some channels are having giveaways. And I'm mad because I would like to have a giveaway. But when I tried to have a giveaway, y'all wasn't acting right. Because the problem with you guys is that y'all don't want to have to work for it. Even if there's really literally no pressure, you all see it as pressure. And don't want to work for it. And I don't like that. But I would like to have a giveaway. So it may not be this week or anything, but it might be soon. And I ain't got my stimulus check yet giveaway, you know. Bacon Kings are good. Just haven't had one in a while. I'm making ham tonight. Spinach and buttered and parsley potatoes. Simple, nice, very good, Mary. Bacon King is so good. Okay, clearly caffeinated. Here's the sad, lifeless Whopper Jr. with no cheese. This burger is almost magical, though. I'm gonna tell you why. It doesn't look like much, you know, looking at it. But when I bite into it, all the lettuce, the tomato, the pickle, the onion, then the little bit of mayonnaise they put on it, all that comes alive. It doesn't look like it would do that. But all those flavors hit with the right bite. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I let my ice melt. I don't want to do that. I want to try to get some ice sounds. Therefore, aliens, thank you so much. Anybody want to send more than a pound? I am open. So you can super chat me, although YouTube takes out a percentage of the money. So I don't know how much of that pound I'm going to get. I also have a PayPal for those who would like to donate to my channel. www.paypal.me/iChoose. The I and the C are capped. Okay. www.paypal.me/iChoose if you feel so compelled to donate to the channel or would like to see the channel continue or would like to see me eat another kind of meal. Something other than Burger King or something like that. I'm going to still upload content, don't worry. Well, I had Kool-Aid. Sueli. I had Kool-Aid, now this is just a diet drink. How did I get ketchup on there? I hope I don't have ketchup anywhere on my cheese. Too much cheese equals too much constipation. Exactly. That's why I wanted to just watch my cheese consumption. I don't have a P.O. box. I've been trying. I think P.O. boxes are kind of pricey for me, so I just said forget that. There are Chick-fil-A's here. I don't want to buy anything from Chick-fil-A's because they have a homophobia problem. unless they've changed their ways. I don't want to support that monetarily. Do you all know about Tillamook cheese? The brand Tillamook? Oh my God. I bought some farm style, thick, sharp cheddar cheese from Tillamook. It does wonders for a sandwich. Wow. The key, I think there are a few keys to a good sandwich. And I'm talking just a plain, meat and cheese sandwich. Miracle Whip, a thick cheese, and a thick hearty bread. That was for dinner last night. I had a turkey, a ham sandwich. I had the turkey today, the turkey that I didn't want. Initially ordered from Instacart from Jewel. I ordered one of the lower sodium ham, Cracus, I think is the brand. But the girl got some kind of low sodium turkey. Well, I finally ate that turkey this morning in a sandwich, and it was okay. But my taste buds wanted turkey. But that cheese, so thick and wonderful on that thick bread, just hearty. I like a big, just a roughneck, cold sandwich. So good, so good. That was for dinner last night. Therefore, aliens, thank you. Thank you. I will oh my God. Someone is texting me something naughty. Um, thank you, therefore, aliens. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. How have you been? It's been so long for you. And I forget it. Well, of course, you're based in the UK. I just don't know where in the UK you're based. Oh, you heard me talk about that government cheese. You were in that live. Ooh, Tillamook. Yes, Tillamook is a wonderful thick cheese. Get the farm style thick cheese. It's sliced thick, I should say. I'm gonna even acknowledge that, Tristan. I just left Walmart. I forgot how much I hate that store. I went to Walmart today. Did I mention that? Do you know? Did you even send? I sent you the link to that secret sauce from Walmart. Did you get it? You didn't respond to it. Mm. It's hitting the spot in a perfect way. You're welcome. Walmart. I know. Genuinely near London. Tristan, you ever had one of those just hearty sandwiches where the bread is not it's not like a big French bread or anything, but the bread is like a grainy, like healthy wheat bread, but it's kind of thick. I love that. Oh, I love that. I needed three damn things in there. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, and Walmart, when I went today, I saw every pack of Kool-Aid but the orange, and I was like, crap on a cracker. But I looked up their little shelf on the top. They have merchandise sometimes. It was faced like this, but I saw that little strip of color on top. I said, "This is my baby right here." Picked it up and it was orange. I was like, "Yeah." So I have to say I had a good Walmart experience today, except I couldn't find any lactose-free eggnog, but that's okay. Oh, you hear about it there. Y'all don't have a well, y'all should get a Walmart, I would think. I thought so, Lola. I figured Walmart was kind of everywhere. Do y'all have Targets in the UK? Target stores? You missed it, Brandon, because I sent it to you the before Christmas, and you didn't respond to it. I almost got Taco Bell. It was in my mind because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to eat today. But Taco Bell is coming because Mukbang My Way did a taco video. And it was so good. It looked so good. I was like, okay, definitely got to get tacos because of her. That bottle probably expired. I don't want it now. I told you you missed the link. Yeah, I have never had neck bones in my life. That was the first time in that video, and the meat was just fell off the bone. It was so good. I still have that dinner left. I still want to eat, like, constantly be eating that stuff. And my mom's macaroni and cheese, which I found out she added a little bit of sugar. I've never heard of anyone adding sugar to mac and cheese, but it tasted really good. It's not sweet sweet, but just a little bit. And I thought she used some kind of special cheese or cream cheese or something. Hmm. I hear you, Brandon. I love Aldi. We have Aldi here. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Yep. I was gonna get. I think I was gonna get one of those. So, anyone here from Montreal? It's in your name, Tristan. You should get it. Taco Bell. Te quiero Taco Bell. My mom hardly ever makes neck bones. I'm sure she's had them for herself, but when I was growing up, I wasn't trying to get near nothing like that. Kids want other stuff, no neck bones. But I have to say, I enjoyed them. I really did. I wouldn't have it often, but they were good, very tasty. I don't think anyone could see it, Brandon. So only I saw it. I don't know where neck bones come from. What part of the animal do they come from? I don't think it's from a chicken. never get to have a Steak and Shake again, which is really awful. Well, let me take that back. I've never had Steak and Shake. They were always located in the suburbs, and I could never get to the suburbs that had them. But now I think the few that we did have here, I think they're closed. I'm not 100% about that, but I know one of them closed. But none in the city. So where do Tristan, where do the neck bones come from? Do you know? I didn't think I didn't think someone would ask me that question. And it's caught me completely off guard. So the great Halle Berry said that she is a hot wing connoisseur. And I believe this is true because she did one of those hot wing videos with that guy, I forgot his name, and she went through the whole sauces, all the sauces that he had. She got through all of them and then drink no milk. So I believe her. So she said the best hot wings, this guy that she met, I guess, while she's filming this movie over there, this guy, they started small talking, and he said, you know, he told her about some place called Cunningham's or Cunningham's Pub or Cunningham something. Had the best hot wings. And she tried them. And she agreed. She said they're the best wings that she's ever tasted. So I just thought someone here might know of the place. Chili dog. There's always some part of me that I'm not a big chili person, but when I see the chili on a chili dog or I see a picture of it, it always looks like I would like to try it. But I figure once I tried it, I wouldn't really like it that much. As you probably guess, I never really do. I might have had a chili dog in one video, but I've never had it again. Cow, beef neck bones, pig, pork neck bones. So I wonder which one my mama had. I'll have to ask her. Well, the neck bones were short. Does that make a difference too? I figured that the cow neck bones would probably be bigger and the pig neck bones shorter. Would there be any? I don't know. I'll watch that one. You watch which one, Tristan? What are you talking about? Buffalo with blue cheese wings. Okay. I can do blue cheese or ranch. I just don't typically do buffalo. I mean, once is good enough for me. I don't gravitate towards buffalo much. Man, that's another thing. It's hard to find an Arby's here in Chicago too. I would love to. I would love to feature an Arby's on the channel. The show with the hot wings. I forgot that guy's name. He has all the celebrities come on the show and they taste all these different hot wings. I forgot the name of that show. That's the show she was on. But there's some the video that I'm talking about was something I saw um, on Google, something I saw on Google. She's filming this movie, and she posted it on Instagram or Twitter. This video, and she was eating the wing, telling everybody the story. It was so cool because she doesn't do that often, and I'm not even on Twitter. Twitter's the devil. So, but it was cool to see her like talking on video because she don't usually do that. Nope, I'm not the wings challenge person. I don't do that. Oh, Weird Al was on that show. Hey, booby, how you be? Hot ones. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you. Will, I was gonna connect with you. I was like, I don't want to do nothing today. So we didn't really plan on like doing anything, but I think I had mentioned. I think I asked you if you were free Sunday because I was free today and free tomorrow. But yeah. When you told me that you saw some episode of What's Happening, where Irene Cara was on there, what network did you see that on? Was it on a cable network or? Mhm. I streamed it and used. Oh, okay. Are the ads? Is it worth it having the ads? Thank you, therefore, aliens. See you next time. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. That's one of my longtime subs. Man, that makes me remember I've not been posting my Throwback Tuesdays. I need to resume that. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, making so much noise. Okay, I don't know where Will went. Okay. Y'all got anything else to talk about before I get off here? This always happens. I get done with the meal and then people disappear. Oh. Is it worth it having it with the ads I was asking you? Is it just the same as like watching commercials? Or are the ads like really long and like irritating? If you go to Starbucks, I don't know what you typically get from there. Do you get their sandwiches or like, their glazed donuts are the bomb? I don't know if you know that. Hello, Robert and GJ. How you guys? Happy holidays to you both. I don't even have a Fire Stick. I don't know if it will be any use for me to have one, but. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, you're gonna go live in a month. Okay, okay, okay. Sometimes I like the spinach and feta wrap. Yeah, I eat that sometimes too. I like the Impossible sandwich there, and I also like they have a Southwestern veggie wrap, I think, and the roasted ham and Swiss. I like that too. Hey, Kevin. Thank you. I did. It was a decent Christmas, not the most ideal Christmas, but it was all right. How was yours? Yeah, and my pork pull. Oh, you all are in shutdown in Australia? Wow. I didn't know that you could say. Okay, I guess I was squinching up and did that. JD, what's up? How are you? This guy at my job. I was talking to him. He was having lunch, and I was getting ready to leave, and I was just kind of peeking into the kitchen, but he could see the. He must have saw the butt rub part, and he had to see the rest. And I said, I don't want to show the rest of this shirt because there were new associates in there, and it's not a big deal to me, but so he wanted to see it, and he just bust out laughing. But I bought this shirt and wore it for my 50th birthday um, with my kilt, and it's so strange to me now because. And I'm going to get to you all's comments in a minute, but it's so strange that it was just last year that I was hanging out with my friends. We were at Hamburger Mary's having a ball. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back because we were wearing masks, but um, I guess I don't know. It just seems like now you can't do anything. It feels that way. It seems like we weren't in it even then, and my birthday is in August. It just felt like the time is just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, don't you foodie. Hello there. Everybody say hello to the legendary Joe Don't you foodie. Hello, my darling. How's Berto and my Rocky? Oh wow. You guys are in where are you guys now? Is it Tennessee? Things over here are, we're not in any, we're on what they call a tier three mitigations where, capacities are limited, but not like lockdown or anything like that. Our positivity rates are going down slowly. We were in the double digits, we're now in the single digits, but it's still high end, but it's slowly going down. August 21st is my birthday, but I celebrate the whole month. Oh, little Rocky Poopy. Hello there, Rocky. Hi there, Rocky. Hi there, baby. I always say, oh, look at my baby, like it's my dog. I love Rocky. North Alabama. Okay. He commutes to Tennessee every day for work. And I was about to start on Monday, but oh, Lola Bocce also got exposed to it too. She just talked about it. Wow. How are how are you feeling though? Are you in good spirits? Or I know it's not, it's probably a difficult question to ask, but anyone can contract it. My hope is that people are well enough to be like in good spirits, you know, to try to beat it. That's why I'm asking that. They told people, and I'm not saying you guys, I'm just because there are still people kind of like not being careful. And they were telling people this is not, you know, and I wonder about the UK strain, that this new strain that they're talking about. It's just so much. Oh, really, Tristan? Wow. Okay. We're some Leos. Rocky Scott. So sweet. Oh, such a such a pretty boy. Somewhere to be at home when you're not sick that you know of. Yeah, yeah. I just hope I don't develop anything and I'm negative. That's good to know that you guys are getting tested. That's good. You know, I don't, it seems like I have to think that everyone has been doing the right thing. Um, who knows how you got exposed? You know, keep your spirits up. That's all. That's all I feel like I can provide. I think is the one thing because it's not like you know I don't want to say it's a death sentence or anything like that, but I don't have it. At least not that I know of. I got to get tested again myself. Work with the positive person. Okay, okay. I don't know what's going to happen with the new strain, but no, it's not a laughing matter. But I would hate to know that friends are um, like it has them mentally in a in a state in a bad state. Um, that's what I would hate to know because we're already dealing with so much that's keeping us from living, kind of full lives. But then to contract it, like, and then you don't really feel sick, because I've heard that a lot too. Some people do exhibit symptoms, but some people haven't really felt that much of anything. They feel like they feel fine, but they're glad to be quarantining and doing the right thing. But some people, go from they. I know people that have gone to other states and they come back and they've not quarantined. I mean, it's ridiculous. My mom told me a story about one of my brothers. My brother lives in Ohio, um, and some guy approached him and told him and asked him where's his mask. And I can't remember all that my mom told me that my brother told him, but my brother really gave him a dressing down about why you shouldn't come up to people you don't know and say stuff like that, which I agree with. But it made me wonder after she tells me the story is my brother wearing a mask at all? Is he wearing a mask? You know, I would hate to think that all this time, for whatever reason he might have, that he was not wearing a mask. My other brother, my oldest brother, told my mom this story about how he was working out at the gym and he had took his mask, he dropped it to blow his nose and to wipe sweat, I guess, from his face. Maintenance guy tells him to put on his mask. Um, my brother kind of, tells the maintenance guy, something, explains to him what he's doing. You got to have your mask on, and blah, 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 blah. And then he said something, my brother said something to him. Maintenance guy gets security, and my brother kind of have words. And my my brother told him something. I can't remember what my mom said. He said, but I think my brother said something like, "You don't know who you're messing with." And then the security guy said, "Well, I've heard that before." And my brother said, "No, you haven't heard it from me." And my brother's a bodybuilder. And my brother is kind of he's like you don't really want to mess with him if you don't really know him. So but again, I felt I told a guy that I gave money to who was asking for money. I said, you need to be out here with a mask. You need to be out here with a mask. But I don't go up to people and do that all the time. I figure if you're not wearing it, that's on you. I can't control what you do. I can only control what I do. Bam. And if you contract it, you contract it. But I could contract it. Here Lola is telling us she was careful with everything and still wound up contracting it. So whatever. All right, Tristan, I'm sorry. I'm on a rant talking, missing people's comments. Hey, Ada. Robert, I think I said hello to you. You might be saying hello to somebody else. Hello, Larry Mood. Thank you, and Merry Christmas from Chicago. It's so cool that I have people from around the world who connect with me. That is wonderful. I like that. I've heard that about vitamin D, but I don't know that I would. There have been, I think, conflicting reports about it. Like that might have made news at some point, but I don't think there's anything solid behind it. But who knows? Yeah, I don't want to gamble with the universe. That is so good. I could write that down. Damn, that's good, Dochi. I don't want to gamble with the universe, and that's how I think. I know that's how I feel a lot of the time. And I have to adjust my mind state too because it, sometimes I felt that people. We were talking about paranoia. People who kind of act in a paranoid kind of way about it, with overdoing things but it's the time we're in and you have to kind of adjust your mental state to the time. And people are just trying to do the best that they can to be careful, you know. You will not find me, in sing-alongs a la Kirk Cameron from Growing Pains. And I did not know Candace Cameron Bure was his sister. I did not know that. Out there, singing hymns and whatnot. And no, no, sing at home, bitch. Yeah, I do remember Josh Crow. He was in the hospital for about a month. I didn't know he was on a ventilator though. Oh my god. I you know what, someone did mention Josh Crow, but it went in and out. And they mentioned it, I think, in a live. Oh wow. Mm. Well, I'm so glad that he has made it through. I didn't realize he was that bad off. So Lola, did you when you first noticed the loss of smell and taste, did you freak out or did you just quietly just go like, "Uh-oh"? Now let me ask this, talking about dogs. Sh- Um, how should dog owners be letting people pet their dogs? Um, just in regards to COVID and people staying protected and, people not passing it on to dogs. I'm not clear if you can pass it on to animals or not, or if they can pass it back. Because I love dogs, and sometimes customers have dogs in the store, and if they let me pet them, I like to pet them, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be doing the wrong thing. Yeah, I hear you, Dolce. I hear you. Don't talk to other people. No one knows anybody's that has had it on them said it's just the government trying to control. Well, I think that's bull, and about the government trying to control people when the people in the government are catching it. What of that? It's ridiculous. Yeah, Ada, Lola, and Dolce Foodie have mentioned that here in the chat. I wish them both very speedy recoveries. But I want to say this again. Um, if you're feeling good or better, or like Lola, if you're slowly regaining your taste buds and sense of smell back, that's great. I just want for you all to keep positive positivity and positive vibes around, because it's the stress of something like that that I can imagine it can make you sicker. That would be my only thing. I don't get paranoid about the bus. I keep my distance from people on the bus, and I move if they get too close. I try not to go on buses that are overly crowded. So I don't get I don't get out, too bent out of shape about that. I mean, I have to take it to work. I'm not going to take a lift to work whenever I have to work. But I don't go out as much as I used to anyway. I've been trying to utilize things like, Instacart and ordering food, or if I order from Instacart, at least I'll have food that I can cook, or if I want to order something from DoorDash occasionally, I'll do that. As opposed to going out somewhere, I keep hand sanitizer on me in my travels. It like hangs. I have a container with a loop that I can loop around my pant loop, and I just keep it on me all times. But again, like Lola is saying, she was careful like that. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. I hear you, Robert. I figured that's what you were saying, but just you know, I don't like when people talk about it reeks of that old things that people used to say a lot, the old conspiracy theories, and those people hate the government. Period. The government is to blame for every harem scarum wackadoo things that happens in the world, and you know I freaked. It's 10 days, no taste and smell. It's horrible. Mm, mm, wow, I didn't know that. The Rona is in the air, so yes, it can mess with the animals too. They have to breathe too. I think dogs can't get the virus, but think of the dog as an object that can have germs on his hair. Yeah. Same way we wipe down shopping carts, we should technically wipe the dogs after people touch them. Okay. Stuck at a McDonald's drive-through. Just make sure you get everything that that the person ordered from the McDonald's Ada. Don't do like the DoorDash driver was really cute. His name was Ahmet. I wished I could have invited him in. Um, you know, I gave him a hug and a kiss and all of that. But these are the times we're living in. He was very cute. But Burger King asswipes, they left my fries out. So ain't nothing Ahmet can do. Yes, I got credited and everything, but it's just the point. Like it's happened before with Burger King. It's just like, do y'all know it's me? Is it because it's me? Yeah. So that's where my head is at. So make sure tell the McDonald's, the person handing you sure you got everything in this bag? Because I don't want no mad customers at me. Hello, Myra Cooks. How are you? Myra Cooks. Everyone say hello to Myra Cooks. Total one day before the person got tested positive. Wow. Mm. Luckily, my dog touches nothing but me. That sounded. I'll get tested on Tuesday to see what the result is. Okay. Uh, Brandon, we're just here trying to wish Lola and Dolce Foodie well. Um, they have been exposed to the COVID, to the vid, so we just want to give them some positive vibes and keep them in good spirits. And they've been seemingly doing all the right things, so we just want to make sure that they recover speedily. So that's where we're at. Just wanted to let you know in case you didn't hear. That's very true, GJ. Chocolade or chocolade. Hello? I think that's probably chocolade. Thank you, Robert, and you as well. Have a wonderful 2021. Here's hoping we can all, here's hoping that the light at the end of the tunnel is an actual real light and not the light of an oncoming speeding train. Well, I'm wondering if, well, I mean, would that be dangerous for the dog? Because they lick their paws and stuff too. I mean, if you wipe them down with a Clorox wipe, I'm not saying you, but I mean, are there wipes that you can use that are special for your dog that will cleanse them or keep them germ free without potentially these are, we don't, well, I do lick my fingers, but I wash my hands and stuff too, but we don't lick our paws, we don't lick our paws, we don't lick our hands and feet. Take our second nap of the day now. Quarantine life is making me so lazy. Oh, I gotta see your video. Yeah, I know you posted a video. I've been busy. Well, have a good nap. And I won't tell Berto you had Rocky in the bed. Oh, I should probably, well, hopefully he won't watch this live. So, oh, wow. How long have you been on lockdown in Tennessee? Hey, Lisa, Merry Christmas to you. Well, it's not Christmas anymore. Happy holidays. Quick McDonald's is a little difficult because they close the bag really well and the driver can't check. All we can do is ask the McDonald's where if everything is in there and trust that it is. Ooh, Lord, they're going to mess up the order. Let me know if they wind up messing up that order. I'm just saying because I feel like that's going to happen. People don't pay attention all the time. And even with the special instructions, some restaurants, they don't let you do the special instructions. And maybe that's a good thing because people would probably just lose their heads. That would like trip their circuitry so bad. I want cheese on one Whopper Jr., no cheese on the other one, extra everything on the. Maybe it's probably a good thing to not have special instructions, but damn, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a service like that if you can't really have your meal the way that you want it. Bye, Dolce. Thank you for popping through on the stream. I appreciate it. And feel better and keep us posted. Oh, why did you change your name? That's German. It's I love. I don't know what Wien is or Wien. It was too confusing for people. When is Vienna? I lived there. Okay. Red, what's up, everybody? Say hello to Miss Eat with Red, ASMR. How are you? Happy holidays to you. Your son, that's a funny kid. He Oh my God. Well, at least he takes a funny picture. I'll put it that way. I had Burger King sandwiches. Um, one of my peeps, two of our peeps, Dolce Foodie and Lola Bachi, who is subscribed to a bunch of folks, have revealed that they have been exposed to the vid, and so we're just wishing them well, wishing them speedy recoveries, and um, just praying that they keep a positive mental state and just continue to do what they're doing. You know, I see people like the neck bone video. I didn't know how you all would take to that because I don't imagine that there's been a lot of mukbangers who've done neck bones, who've featured neck bones in their videos. So I didn't know how that would go down, but I think when you really enjoy the meal, it can be seen. I try to let y'all know that I'm enjoying the meal for sure, but I appreciate it. 20 for 20, that's good. 20 for 20, I am enjoying that. Oh, so you guys, no delays, right? We're in sync. I'm in sync with you all, okay? Right? No one has said anything. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I gotta somehow, I think it's oxtails and maybe octopus. No, oxtails. It's probably oxtails. I dread trying those. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to do something in one of my live or stream settings, and I was hoping that it came out okay. So, you know what? I haven't really sat down to watch a lot of his content, but yeah, I think you are probably right on that. And I'll have to sit down and check his content out. And maybe um, it's so good, and some maybe Lady T. She probably has featured them. Excuse me. I don't cook that kind of stuff. I had to ask my mom to make it. So yeah, I'm not. I could never cook that for anybody. I tell you, yesterday I had got the worst. I think it was because of some dairy that I had. It was settling in my chest, or maybe I ate something really fast. Because I got the worst. Like it felt like it was heartburn or just indigestion, acid indigestion. And I took a Tums, and eventually it like wore off. But ooh, like I have to watch how fast I eat sometimes. All right, thanks, GJ. I appreciate you guys giving me that feedback. I wanted to make sure that we weren't delayed or lagging, behind and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna see definitely about a Jamaican spot because some people, I think Luke B. Grubbin wanted me to. Well, he didn't want me to cook it, but I think he knows or knows, maybe his wife or somebody they know how to make it. But I would rather have it from a Jamaican spot. What do I cook? Burgers, breakfast stuff, like eggs, pancakes, easy stuff. Um, Chicken, fish, spaghetti, but not often because spaghetti makes me just feel kind of heavy. And it's a rare occasion. I have to have a taste for spaghetti because when I make it, very meaty, very cheesy, and very saucy. Probably not to my benefit because I think the tomato sauce gives me acid indigestion. Apple cider with vinegar, apple cider vinegar with water or fresh ginger tea will help you instead of going for Tums. Well, I do keep apple cider vinegar. I don't really do water that much with the vinegar, but if I do, I'll do that with like maybe a little honey. Really, Annie? Wow. How is she doing? She okay? Man, this is affecting, everybody. I once posed this question to myself. I was like, you know, there's so many people that have died in Chicago, and I just wonder, when you haven't heard from someone, you know, you wonder if they succumbed to it, and it makes me thankful for the people that I have contact with, that have been able to talk to, or have been able to see, or have been able to text. But there's some people that maybe they used to live here and they've moved. You think about all the millions of people that have died. Like how who are these people, and are they people that I possibly might know? You know? Yeah, I feel the same way, Chocolat. I never thought it feels like a nightmare of sorts. It feels surreal. It feels like we're in a movie, like a movie shoot that just won't come to an end. Yep, that's true, GJ. When you haven't heard from someone, you have no idea how much that is true. Well, it could, yeah. I mean, I try to make sure I connect with people that I know, because in this time you just have no idea. Like my friend, I have another good friend. I hadn't contacted him. He hadn't contacted me, and his birthday had passed. I had totally forgotten his birthday. Um, I used to invite him to my mom's for Christmas dinner, but everything is went topsy turvy. And so I texted him a Merry Christmas, and it took a long time for him to get back. And I said, I know my friend, he just hasn't gotten the message yet. But you go on with the busyness of your day, you're not thinking. And then he did text me back. So I was like, phew. Yeah, apple cider vinegar is boss. Are you guys familiar with apple cider vinaigrette salad dressing? It boasts some of the, you know how most salad dressings have a lot of calories and things, and a lot of sodium and all of that. Mm-mm, and not at all. And your salad tastes really good. It has It's a blend of Bragg organic apple cider vinegar, Bragg organic extra virgin olive oil, Bragg organic coconut liquid aminos, organic honey, and organic garlic. Um, and it's got some other stuff in here that I'm going to go through the whole thing, but it's 7 grams of fat, 80 calories. That's a serving size of 2 tablespoons. 20 milligrams of sodium, 4 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugars, includes 2 grams of added sugars as well. Um, yeah, I would use this for now. Sometimes I will add another dressing on top, which totally defeats the purpose, but because I'm looking for a particular taste. But you can use this on any salad or any like vegetable dish, and it's just as good if you so desire. And they have another flavor of that dressing. I just can't remember what it is right now. Well, my friend is a busy person, um, but we used to talk and like text and stuff all the time, and we don't do it anymore. And so you just never know what is happening to a person or what might be happening to a person. So I might soak my feet in it. I just feel like I don't want to be smelling like vinegar. When you talking hands and well, I ain't got no hair, but when you talk about all that stuff, I just hmm, somebody making chitlins. You know what I mean? Like, well, if I smell like chitlins, then I need my butt behind kicked. But somebody smell greens. It's that vinegary smell. You know what I mean? I don't want that. But my feet, I would soak in it if I don't even have any white distilled white vinegar. Don't really use it for anything. Okay. What else, you guys? We got any good stories anybody want to share? Any good news? Any good What did y'all get for Christmas? Anything interesting? I have to live vicariously through y'all because I'm not gonna say I didn't get anything, but I didn't get anything physically. I got some good food. I did I did get a Christmas bonus from the job I do in the building. Definitely not from my real job. And therefore, aliens supported me in the super chat. I'm appreciative of that. Mm. What brand is your coffee maker? I remember I used to have a coffee maker. I used to love to set it up and have me a cup waiting in the morning. I went through that period for a brief while. Oh, I used to love the smell of that coffee in the morning. But I don't even drink coffee like that. Oh yeah, I forgot. That quick, Lola. My bad. Cuisinart. How many cups? Is it a 14 cup one or nice? I love to get a gift card. Yep, that's a brand we carry. Keurig. 14. Nice. You got a good one. Oh, that's cool. Chocolat. Nice. I donated to Feeding America. I donated $10. So $1 feeds um I think $1 feeds 10 people. I think that's how that works. I always feel like things like Feeding America should go on year round because people aren't just hungry one time of the year. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's great. Somebody's company gave out bonuses. Maybe you, oh, GJ, that's got me worried. Okay, I'm gonna just have to take your word for that because I don't know about all that. But I'm gonna take your word for it. Some people were angry. We've all been blessed during the pandemic. Well, I looking out for each other, I guess. Chocolat, big picture. I don't know, Will. I don't know. Because the scenarios I had in my head is, I have to work Tuesday in the morning. Today would have been good to hang because I would have tomorrow off, but I wouldn't want to hang tomorrow and then have to work Tuesday, and I wouldn't want to work because I'd be still recuperating, um, or lazy. Um, this week is just not good because I don't know what my other friends are gonna wind up doing if this guy got a hotel, and if the five of us are gonna try to. I don't really know. So, but then next week you're back to work, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, I think we might have to just keep connecting with each other, like a day by day type of thing, because I don't know if you're gonna be back, like if you're gonna be 5 days a week or what. I will probably be I'll probably try to get 3 days to work. Um, so there's a gap of period. I just wanna make sure I have, like, 2 free days that I can use, so we get together and I have, like, a couple of days where I can just rest. We're talking about, doing edibles together, you guys, just so y'all know. Um, no, I know what you meant, chocolat. Doesn't Toys for Tots is the same. It used to, but no more. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but on the channel that I watch here in Chicago, um, well, some of these channels are like local channels and they show like old shows. They show these, where people are homeless and dogs out in the cold. And there's one, they're all gut wrenching to me. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. There's one ad where this girl is singing Amazing Grace. And they're showing these people that are out in the cold. And they're showing people walking past the people that are out in the cold, and they're, you know, with blankets and whatnot. And one of these images, there's a little baby or a kid that is out in the cold. And I don't know if the parent is sleeping and holding them, but the kid is up. And there's a person walking past the kid and that's out in the cold. And the kid is like looking up. Oh, damn. I don't cry, but it takes me out emotionally all the time. I could cry, but I won't cry, but I hate it. I wish there was a way that, okay, let's address the fact that this does happen in America, but can we not see these images all the time? Can we not see these images every time? There should be a cap on how many of these commercials they show. It is, I know it happens, and I know attention needs to be brought to it, but it is a oh my God, it is just horrible. It's horrible. That kid extreme might the kid image might be extreme. Um, but I'm sure it has happened, but it breaks my heart. Absolutely breaks my heart. Well, we're trying to set that up, Lola. I didn't mean to put a dour moment on the. We were just talking about, we're trying to set that up. But he goes back to work next week, and I just don't know now. It seems like the time might be compromised a little bit, but maybe not. Okay, GJ, I hear you on the ammonia. You speak in a billion words, and we and type that much. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh my God, those commercials kill me. Ada, right? Right? Oh, Mrs. Janita. I love your hair. I love your bangs. Has your hair always been that long, Miss Janita? Because it was really long, I felt in the video. Not, and it looks great, but I just didn't think it was that long. Did it get longer? I feel the same way about all the shows making the pandemic a storyline. We're living it already. It's not even the pandemic. It's not the pandemic. This is not the pandemic. It's just a commercial about, supporting, the homeless and supporting, cruelty to animals and stuff like that. I understand. I get that. Yes, it's happening. Yes, they need to be supported. The commercial with the image of the kid, the little baby that's sitting up on the ground, seemingly alone, looking up at the strangers passing by and no one's stopping for it, tears me up. Tears me up. I am trying not to think about it, but I just wish there was a cap on how many times that commercial is shown. It's painful. It is as painful as watching someone get shot to me. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. But it has nothing to do with them addressing the pandemic. It's just, homelessness and people out in the cold and without food and shelter. And, no, it's a real thing that happens. Yes, something should be done about it. Do we have to watch these commercials? Like every hour, every 30, every time there's a commercial break, it's on. I turn my TV down, I have to look away. Well, why do I feel like you told me January 4th? Were you high when you were when you were texting me when we were on IG? I don't. All I heard was January. All I saw was January 4th. You know what? When this phone, when I get done, I'm gonna see. In my mind, I'm thinking you go back January 4th. I felt like that was what you told me. Now, am I crazy or what? It's a good old possibility, but yeah, let me know about that. Well, if March is the case, then I mean, the sky is the limit, literally. Uh, I thought that hair was a little bit long, but you did good with the bangs. I'm trying to remember what you were talking about in your video. I can't remember what you were talking about in it. If it was something I wanted to piggyback on, probably not. I don't know. Let us know what time when you'll be doing that. Yeah, I will. We'll think of a date and time and set it up. And Will says he has access to. He can get the edibles. I don't have to necessarily. Yeah, I want to support my friend, but she'll let me know when she makes something. I think she said her next thing is going to be drinks, which will be a little hard for me to um, deal with or transport or whatever. Oh my God, Regetta, your sentence structure bothers me. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to be funny either. It really does bother me. Um, my conversation about animals being about, nope, mine can be a freaking novel. A freaking a novel. I don't get it. But I'm sure you mean well. I mean, I want them to give us a break on seeing it too. Yes, we need a break. Emotionally, I cannot take it. But they're the creators of this. Their argument will probably be that it needs to be addressed, and if not them, who? You know, I get it, but here's a cap. We'll show it once or twice an hour. That's it. Yeah, you know, I there's a lot. I live in a very small place. It's a single room occupancy. It is why you only see one spot in my videos. I don't really like talking about it, but um, I'm saying it for a reason. Um, the reality is, I feel completely blessed. Is it an ideal situation, living situation? No, but it's home. You know, um, I could be in a better spot. Credit is bad, so I'm working on that, trying to repair that. So if I ever do want to move, you know, in a proper, one bedroom or whatever, that I'll be able to do that. But for the time being, this has been home, and I am so blessed to have it because there was a period before I moved into this building where I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to really get an apartment because my credit was bad. I made a lot of really dumb mistakes with credit cards in the past, and I filed for bankruptcy many, 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 many moons ago, and it was just a mess. So I'm slowly trying to repair that, and self is all I have to say. If you are having similar issues, look up self, and begin to take the steps to at least improve your credit score. Um, it has helped me a lot, and I've been able to save big time. So, um, $25. Oh, My mom's calling. I hope y'all can't see that. I'm gonna have to decline that, Mama. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well. Um, so yeah, I was saying self. $25 a month is what I can afford to. I've been doing that for I think it's been almost 2 years. So if you have that issue, self, um, I'd like to get a referral thing, but that's not even necessary. You don't even have to do that. And I'd be talking about one thing and then not going off into a tangent, and then y'all be on the last thing I'm talking about. I'm sorry. It's like enough for all this negativity. Bring on the escapism. Yeah, I wish I had something now. Many people suffer from homelessness and hunger. It's so sad. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. No, you be talking about some stuff, but I forgot. I feel like there was something that I could have piggybacked on in your that you were addressing in the video, but um, I can't think about what it is right now. Sometimes those are the best videos, though, Mrs. Janita. It's back to the way things were when I first started watching. You know what I mean? Soft white underbelly on YouTube. Who or what is that? I don't think I want to see anybody's soft white underbelly on YouTube. True that, Mrs. Janita. True that. True that. I agree. And that's what I feel like. I have mentioned the phrase becoming a slave and not wanting to become a slave to things like Netflix and Hulu and watching shows. That is a great form of escapism, but I can apply that to television as well. So that's a great point. I turn away from the commercials, but emotionally, I feel bad for turning away from it because they're trying to reach people. They're trying to get people to give them, money, and you want to, but then you see the kid. I'm like, I can't see anybody walking away from a child. If that child is alone in the cold at night, sitting on the ground, looking up, how can you walk away from the child? And the person in the videos just walks right past the child. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. I just want to say my heart is with you. Me being a dumb dummy. Okay. Do not refer to yourself as a dumb dummy. Um, that's just not why I'm here. That's not why anyone is here. You are a person in my stream, and you've been supportive of me and my work, and that's how I see you. I just didn't your sentence structure with that. I couldn't respond to it because I didn't know what you were trying to say. I don't know if you were trying to be funny. I just lost something in the translation. So just don't do too much. Just maybe keep it simple so that I can understand where you're going and have the right response. There has to be a malice to absorb the news. This is why I say I am all about information and acquiring information and acquiring it from select avenues. Not every avenue is a good avenue to achieve this, but some people are very much anti any of it, and I don't know that that is helpful. I like to know what's going on, but you know, I don't want to find it on the black blogs. For example, that's what I want to find it on someplace kind of reputable. You can tell sometimes if the news outlet you've searched for that you've googled is reputable based on based on how it's coming across. If that article is written by someone and it's coming across like it's personal, that's not a good place you want to get your news from. So That's kind of how I look at it. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Right, Red. He's a filmmaker. Talks to folks on Skid Row. Mm, mm, hmm. No, I've not heard of him. Soft white underbelly. I might check it out. Dion, you're here. Dion, you're here. You can see by the ripping that I had it. You missed it. So you'll have to go back later on and, see how it was. Well, I can tell you I enjoyed it. What's going on, Dion? Everyone comes to me when they're not having a good day. What's going on, sir? Sorry to hear that, Dion. How did it just happen? How did they pass? Oh, jeez. Sorry to hear that, Dion. Yeah, that can't be easy at all. Mm. So it's what we've been talking about. You know, we have been having this conversation earlier, Dion, kind of throughout the stream a little bit. Different conversations, but a couple of people had contracted COVID and they're recovering from it, and so I'm really sorry for that. And I feel like you all wouldn't know this because I don't really talk about it, but you know, in my life, in my travels, it's a conversation that I know a lot of people, especially when they're live, they kind of don't want to mention it, maybe in their videos and their uploads, and they, kind of don't want to. Some people seem to not mind talking about it during live streams, but in their videos, they don't want to mention it. And maybe this just depends on, certain people. But in my day to day, I have, it's a conversation that is always there. I a Lyft driver was telling me about his a relative of his dying, and you hear, it just seems like everyone has a story. You know, everyone has a story about someone that they know that are struggling with it, or that has passed away from it. You know, people at my job, and hey Tristan, I'm still here. Um, People at my job have either contracted it and they've quarantined, and they've recovered and all of that, or they are dealing with relatives who are not doing the right things. it's a conversation that seems like it's always there. And when you hear when I see the numbers, particularly in Chicago, of people who have died, you know, it just makes me wonder, like, are those any people that I know at all? But to hear in this chat, in this stream, that at least two people have, been exposed to it, and one person has had somebody, that died from it as a result. Um, no. Yeah, it is. And I feel like, the other part of it that I keep saying is the day-to-day thing. There are still so many people not wearing masks. I don't get it. I don't get it. I look at them and I'm bewildered by it. Knowing the things we know, and they're still out here not doing anything, you know, um, that's what I think about. That's what I think about. And it's like, are they not looking at the news? Are they trying not to be, Mrs. Janita, you talked about, or who was it, GJ? Who said this? Who said this? A balance to absorb the news and media at all times. Okay, that was GJ. Okay, so, are they on that tip? These people that are out here not wearing masks, do they feel like it's the government, so they just gonna do what they want to do? When they were saying at the start of this pandemic, we are all in this together. I'm sure you guys heard this in your hometowns too. We are all in this together. They were trying to get the communities on the same page. Do this. This is going to stop the spread. We have not all been in it together. I know that's something that they have to say to get people to, but we were not all in this together, and we have not been all in this together. I'm sorry. It's false. And I see that every single day. You know, every single day. Doesn't make me better than anybody else. I'm just saying. Right. And, the there was a guy got on the bus Saturday morning. Um, he went towards the back of the bus where I was sitting, and he took his mask off. I immediately got up and switched my seat. There was only like three people, me, him, and someone else on the bus, but I immediately got up and switched my seat. Like, those are things I'm not afraid to do. They just making money from being, oh, I'm cool, doesn't matter. Yep. People have been protesting masks for months at the Nashville Capitol building, and they are conspiracy theorists for sure. Yep. Karen saying it's their right to not wear a mask. Till they catch it. More importantly, Canada said keep 6 feet distance. How is Canada with because when things get really crappy with the US, I always want to move to Canada. I want to talk about this for a minute. I want to bring it up for a minute. Dion, keep your head up. Remember the good times, the good things about your cousin. Um, I hope you have some things that you can, some keepsakes of them to keep them close, and take it one day at a time. Grieve when you have to, Cry when you need to. Don't hold it in. If you have somebody in your life, in your family, that you can express and get things out, um, that knew your cousin maybe, um, don't hesitate. Talk to them. Don't keep it bottled in, because that's going to help you heal. Um, but it's a day at a time, one day at a time. But just know that there are people that love you, that want to see you well. So that's what I can offer. And I'm sorry that happened. I don't like the politicization of mask wearing. I don't like that at all. But the people that get mad about being on lockdowns just want to take like, no, wait, that's not good enough. That's hard enough. You freaking idiot. That's why you're on freaking lockdown, because people like you want to do whatever the hell you want to do, and you're making the rates rise. You're walking around super spreading and don't even know it, possibly. You know? Yeah, mask wearing is a sign of weakness to these guys. Um, you're being punked by the government. You're weak. Only weak people wear masks. Only weak people do what they're told. That whole thing. And then though, never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna get this energy in there. I just say that it makes sense when you see what happens to people like this. It totally makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, I know we're on this subject, but it's been 2 hours and it's been a heavy topic. It's been a heavy subject for me. And, you never know where these lives are going to go. But I think it might be time to give this a breather. We all need to take a breather and um, just relax our mental, because this has been kind of a heavier live than I was expecting. So, exactly. You're exactly right. Oh, I was going to say, the thing that I wanted to talk about was, um, here in the US, our president, Trump, um, basically decided not to sign, or he hasn't vetoed, he has not signed this COVID bill that was supposed to continue unemployment, give people $300 for the next 11 weeks, and $600 stimulus checks. If you've been following, he said that this was a weak bill, and he wanted them to come back with a bill for like $2,000 stimulus checks, and I think he wanted something else taken out. I just want to say, for anyone who's been following this, um, you do realize that this is payback. This is him paying back the American people. Now, I will admit, he has always wanted more than $600 for stimulus. He's wanted more, but the Senate GOP has not always wanted more. They don't want to give nobody a dime. They don't want to give nobody anything They barely want to give the 600. Um, and Trump knows that. Um, all this while, he's been silent while Congress has been like comparing penis sizes, back and forth, not agreeing to anything, you know, mine's bigger. No, mine's bigger. So all the while, he's been trying to get Biden's election win overturned. He has not been actively involved until they, finally agreed. They finally came together after months. They finally came together with a bill. All he had to do if he wanted people to have something was sign it. Now, all of this against the backdrop of a staggering unemployment and rising coronavirus cases. But what do you do? I ain't signing it. Come back with a bigger bill. He know it ain't gonna happen because he know the Senate GOP are not gonna go for that. This is him getting them back. This is him being pissed at Mitch McConnell for accepting Biden's win, and this is payback for the American public not reelecting him. He is going out of the White House with a bang. I'm telling you right now, in a perverse way, I want to see drama when he gets out of the White House. I want to see straight jackets. I want to see yelling and screaming. Like, what's her name? Was it Nancy Kerrigan? Why? When Tanya Harding hit her on the knee. I want to see all that when he leaves. Man, I wonder what it's going to be like. Are they going to have to like literally force him out? That's what I want to see. Just some old ratchet hood, reality show. Like this is the show that I think we've all been waiting for. The day that he's supposed to be up out. That's what I want to see. That's all I wanted to say. Is this news, Mrs. Chanita? Because I didn't read that he's now going to sign it. I got to find that out. Maybe something changed within the past several hours. He hasn't signed for VA funding either. And you guys, I wanted to mention something else. There are things, have you all read about some of the things in this bill? Oh my God. There are things about fishes, um, $89 million for furniture for the Senate, horses. I don't know if it's about protection for them. I forget the details, but there's so much money allocated to things. Meanwhile, the American people, the citizens, suffering like crazy. See if you can Google and find out all of the different things in this bill. It made my head spin. I said, these guys were literally fighting over what amount of money to give to struggling Americans. Meanwhile, all this other crap in this bill, they were all totally, not just the Senate, but the House too. They were all fine with it. Ooh, baby. That's the kind of stuff that makes me want to move to Canada. Plus, Justin Trudeau is fine as hell. She is such a child. He is I want to see him throw a 5-year-old temper tantrum. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Oh, you guys, I'm so serious about it. It's gonna be TV. Like the most riveting TV I ever saw was when Sinead O'Connor was on Saturday Night Live and she had sang that song and she ripped up a picture of the Pope. Oh, that was the most riveting thing I'd ever seen. I want to see some riveting TV when he leaves. Please let them have cameras on his last day when he leaves. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see Putin there, like breastfeeding him. I want to see. I want to see it all. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. Highway prices for the vaccine. Yeah. Oh my God. As of today, CNN reported that. Okay, I have to read that because I was on. I gotta look into that. And thanks for that information because I do like to stay abreast. I get my news not via the television all the time. Mostly searching for like online, the BBC and stuff like that, or CNN. But I didn't look. I think there's something about martinis during lychee being written in as well. Oh, okay. Lunches. What? Oh gosh. Isn't it crazy? Now it makes me wonder what's in every bill. And the items in this bill have nothing to do with COVID. Nothing to do with COVID. Um, yeah. Dave Chappelle on SNL was some riveting TV. Oh, I gotta see that. I did not see that, and that happened a little while ago. Red, you know I'm telling the truth. I feel in my spirit like we have not seen it all. He's setting it up. All he had to do was sign the thing. Yeah, people should get more. Yeah, they should. Okay. That's the one area where I do agree with him. But okay, you know good and well that your base is not going to do that for people. They don't want to give people more than $600. Like I said, they barely want to give them that. So do this. Give people something. It is almost as if you don't realize that people's lives are in the balance. He knew that if he didn't do anything, but I guess the government shutdown is something he does not want. I've got to read this information that Mrs. Janita just dropped on us. So, um, yeah, $600 is crap. It's crap, but it's something. But now the people that are unemployed, they get to lose a week because all reasons to move to Canada. But no, I won't do that now because Biden's going to get in there. So I hope that Biden has a better time. I hope he reaches across the aisle and try to work with these folks. I hope the Georgia Senate races, I hope they can flip them seats blue. That is what I'm praying for. Oh my God. Spinning your head attached. That's what they want. He is. He told somebody he doesn't like to lose. And all that he has done, all of these frivolous lawsuits trying to overturn the election win, is proof. Oh, baby. And we're getting it. We're getting it because now he's pissed at Mr. McConnell. Ooh, I want them to go at it. I want a mud fight between the two. I want a mud fight, baby. Ooh, Mitch versus the bitch. That's what I want. Okay, y'all have to be bored. Y'all have to be bored to have something else to do. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. Come on. Y'all have had enough of me. Um, right. Can you imagine live from the Rose Garden? Oh my God. And I am not high on anything. Okay. I've not had any kind of edible. I'm not. Oh my God. I just had this visual of Trump big ass half butt naked and Mitch with that ridiculous shape, that ridiculous face and chin, looking like a bobblehead in the rain. Oh Lord, naked. Oh, that's a nightmare. We gonna all have nightmares tonight, thanks to me. I'm so sorry. I don't want to put that visual in y'all's head, but we're all gonna have the same nightmare tonight. Good night, Red. Thank you for popping through. Wow. Yes. Yes, we should all go. We should all go. Bye, you guys. Ooh, orange and naked. Yuck. Bye, you guys. Take care. This has been some kind of lie. It's been all over the place. Please be well. Continue to protect yourselves and your loved ones and all of that good stuff. And good night. Will, we got to be talking. I got to see what that message of yours said. Bye, Jen. Thank you so much, Regetta and Dion. Stay up. Uh, I did have the orange and grape Kool-Aid, and it was good. Okay. Be safe, y'all. Bye.